paper.
No, are you planning on moving into there?
I am planning on casting Divine Sense again. So this will be my... Just because we've heard moaning, and I want to make sure it's not anything undead. So it's just kind of doing my 60 feet.
Do you want to step forward a little bit before you do that?
Because this seems like a big open room with no direct cover. Almost.
My favorite.
Oh, goodness.
Okay, so hold up.
Yeah. I'll stop here. I wanted to get a fart angle.
Post your divine sense there.
Oh god, he's looking for loopholes.
Oh, post the divine
not
sense.
necessarily loopholes.
Went straight to you.
That means he's looking for loopholes.
So you not only recognize if there is undead, celestial, or fiend, but you also know good versus evil.
Yes.
That's what I was curious about. Just undead or good versus evil. You don't really notice anything on the good versus evil array.
Mm-hmm.
But you definitely notice that you sense some undead off to your coming from around the fountain area.
Okay. Borbar, you don't have anything AoE, do you?
Blasting things in for an area of an effect, no.
Unfortunately.
Not right now.
There feels to be some undead ahead, to the left. Just be careful. Shall we... I guess we don't need to cautiously approach if we know what we're walking into. They seem to be only to the left. It's not the whole room, thankfully.
Oh, wait.
At least from what I can feel.
Yeah, from what you can tell, at least the bodies lying away from the fountain are not necessarily undead. Let me go ahead and read you the description of the room here.
Sure.
This was an obvious site of a pitched battle between dwarfs and orcs. You can tell by numerous bodies laying all over the floor. Not necessarily bloodied, but dried, stale, stagnant-looking blood. The hallway leads to a large open chamber. 3 doors open into it, and a dark pool fills a low stone basin in its center. The chamber is littered with the remains of old warriors. 7 dwarf corpses lie where they fell 100 years ago, surrounded by the remains of at least a dozen orc warriors. The dead have been stripped of their arms and armor. A handful of broken weapons and shattered shields remain.
Well.
Also, I'd like to retract that. Where I do have somewhat of an effect, the webbing spell that I cast before.
Oh, well, that might come in handy, I suppose, actually. Let's move on.
And one other little bit note.
Sure.
The moaning, cursing sounds are coming from where you sense the undead there.
Oh, okay, good.
And it's so, like I said, it's recognizable as dwarven curses. The sound rises to angry shouting and grows closer. Then the translucent form of an armored dwarf appears through a wall and attacks.
Oh, wait.
It's a ghost.
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 Hold on, I know who to call. I know who to call.
I forgot how dangerous ghosts were.
Yeah.
Very, very.
Hey, at least it's not like a
played a ghost.
will-o-wisp banshee combo.
Oh no, banshees. We
I
would
almost did
die.
that on players.
No, this ghost could. I'm not gonna say anything.
Kill
But
one
ghosts are
of us.
typically a dangerous thing.
It's not a banshee.
It's a wisdom saved against possession, right?
Wait, they can possess?
Oh shoot, is it?
Yeah, they can.
Oh no.
Yeah, that's why they're so bad. They literally can. One ghost can TPK a party.
One banshee can TPK
It's
a
a
party.
charisma save.
Ha
Oh, I'm screwed.
Wait, I can do
That was
that.
supposed to be not, but I guess initiative doesn't matter because it immediately shows everybody.
Do, 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 do,
Yeah, you have to go fix your settings. It changed it.
No, that I had fixed my settings. I just left it on public. 'Cause that's how I'm doing my attacks right now.
Oh, another critical one.
You're doing great.
I'm going faster than this ghost, and that's all I care about.
At least
Go
I'm not
fast.
going last.
Is everybody rolled?
Oh no, I'm sorry.
Yeah. Oh no.
Out of
No,
character, I know their ghosts
Wow.
have resistances to stuff, but I don't know what it is.
In
As long
character, I
as you
don't know
got
what ghost
magic
does.
weapons, doesn't matter.
Or magic.
Or magic.
Got a fistful of magic.
Does a +1 count as a magic weapon?
Yes, it does.
Sick.
Does a what?
A +1 weapon counts as a magic
Oh, yeah.
weapon.
That's where it starts. Is a +1.
Oh. This is unfortunate.
Well, Zilla doesn't know much about undead and ghosts in particular, so yeah, it's gonna be fun.
That's
And the ghost looks over at you and goes, "Go ahead, make my day."
Does it actually say
But
that?
in Dwarvish.
No, just kidding.
Kill it faster!
walk forward
It's-
a little bit.
It's obviously a dwarf and a heavily armored dwarf.
Hmm.
But it's ghost dwarf. Spooky.
So it's showing hostile intent though, right?
It is.
Alright, that's all I need to know.
Well, it's cursing. It's cursing and kind of moaning. It comes across as very sad,
Aww.
and it is coming towards you. You can take that as hostile or not.
Interesting.
Well, nowhere's in the front, so
But I'm not
no
the
one
first.
would not take that as hostile though.
You could change your name to No One, and he would figure that hey, it's no one's there, so go on beyond him.
That's his rogue's name.
It'd be like one of those computer things where it's just like, what do they call them? Like backward loops where the computer melts down.
Has anyone here? We got no computer geeks here. Has anyone heard of the term B8 factor? Just to see how old school techie anybody might be in the room.
Say that again.
B8 factor.
B8 factor. Yep. Sounds like you might have heard of it.
It sounds familiar.
Any more context or clue? Sounds familiar.
It caused lots of errors in programming and recognition a long time ago.
Was that the thing where with dates? Not I'm sorry. I'm thinking of Y2K for some reason.
No, that's completely different thing. But
Yeah.
No.
Y2K was what do I put it?
It was software was
The
not
8
perfect
factor
for-
was something before Y2K. We're talking probably the 70s,
Oh, okay.
before I ever touched a computer or anything. I like my geek history, you know.
My programming teacher probably mentioned it a few times before, but it's been about 6 years since I went to that class.
Andrew, I'm betting Andrew's looking it up there. Looks like.
Yeah. B8.
B is in Bravo, 8 as in the number after 7.
Yeah, sorry, I don't speak old.
You don't speak old?
You're too young to be a millennial, even so.
Yeah.
Listen, I am the second youngest, and I at least know something about computers, but I can't.
Spam
I
filters
mean,
with
I know stuff
PHP,
about
but-
computers. I work in a computer lab.
Well, I hear people say they know about things about computers all the time, and that to help them log into servers.
Yeah.
Anyway, it just has to do with computers in the old days, not being able to very well tell the difference in the letter B and the number 8, and getting confused as far as that goes. When they were trying to recognize text, you know, for mailing and things like that, you know, when they actually text.
Man, you know what the
Something
worst thing
from a
Fun
long
fact.
time ago. Trivia
The
for
worst-
the young. Anyway, what would
Next time
Azelle
he
like
comes
to
up on
do?
Trivia night.
Whoa, dwarvish curses, dwarvish curses. Whoa.
Is it just cursing in Dwarvish, not actually making intelligible sentences?
But he is mentioning things along the lines of I failed, I'm a failure. How could I let this happen? I have to make them pay, that type of thing. Those blah 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 blankety blank orcs. I must kill them all.
Got an idea, but with Borobar here, it may not work.
He's a half orc.
Then,
He doesn't really look
yeah,
orcish.
keep that into an account. I don't think the ghost cares. And in fact, that's just worse for me, because then it wants to kill me.
Yep.
Here, now that we're close enough for me to actually hear it wallowing in self-regret, I
I say
will.
we try and communicate.
I'm about to say, I will
Yeah.
yell it out in Dwarvish. I don't know if you want me to just type this out to you or just yell it, say it, but excuse me. What?
I'd say it's up to you. I mean, you could yell it out in Dwarvish and then translate it into English.
Here. If
Hey
I'm given
guys,
the
I
choice,
just told them that
I'll
you
type
all
it out
smell
to you.
bad.
Am I supposed to be talking?
No, you're good.
Okay. I thought I heard my name and I was like, well, let's get ready for a long discussion
And
about the epic of killing ghosts.
just what you say may be slightly garbled because you're speaking from 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Why I said I'm
40,
yelling.
45, 50. Yeah, 55 feet away. So.
now I'm speaking for 20 feet away.
Isn't it Borobar that speaks Dwarvish?
No, it's Zell that does.
No.
Oh.
Zell speaks Dwarvish. Barbaric got the
Oh.
orc.
I said Borobar might be a problem based on what I say.
Oh, okay. Yeah, gotcha.
Because he's, half orc.
You know, I don't distinguish among the races and things like that very well.
I mean, this orc might, though. I'm not orc, sorry. I'm already doing it too! The
Oh,
dwarf!
those are fighting words now.
I knew I never should have called dwarves orcs. This is the problem.
Well, let's say approach with caution.
What is a paladin's main stat they go for? Is it charisma?
Yes.
Strength and charisma.
They're kind of mad. You want either strength for beating the crap out of people, charisma for all your abilities because it bolsters your spell casting, your auras, and they do want a bit of calm. They usually want around 14 or 16 in the stat, just so they're nice and bolstered.
Yes.
Alright, that's what I'm saying to him.
Oh. No.
I love that I can hide this from you guys now.
Good.
I already know it's. I swear to God, it's probably offering a Borovar. I already know it's Zell's disposition to Borovar. I'm not mad at you though. That makes
And
me
if
have
you want
more
me to
reason
make a
to point
check, I'll pass my turn. I'll keep.
Okay.
Yeah. If it makes a hostile action to attack me, I will attack back. That's only if it attacks me.
I will just say the response of the you notice an immediate response. The ghost appears like it is definitely paying attention to what you said,
Okay.
but it's not his turn to react.
Alright, well, I pass. We'll see what happens.
Steve, don't do it. Steve.
As a note, you all do hear me yelling in Dwarvish and not doing anything else.
What do you... Steve, I'm proud. I'm sorry, Azel. Jeez, I'm reading turn order.
Remember the last time I did?
thank you, dear.
You're welcome. Oh, whoops. Sorry, it's only been...
I'm like, no, remember the last time we tried to negotiate things around here?
No, yes, I remember they wanted money. We have gemstones, though. I'm sure that's worthwhile, right?
We'll see. And, yeah, leave it up to Miss Steve.
So, Miss Steve, what do you do?
Let me see. Okay. Feel like I should play it safe and bless Borobar, Kylir, and Azel.
Will that be it?
Yeah, I'm gonna say, should I get out of the way of Borobar at all?
I don't know, should you?
Yes. Shit. I feel like I should move forward, but get out of the way. Can I go here? Is that a good? Can I go here?
Steve go there, Doc?
Yeah, Miss Steve could go there.
That will end my turn.
As enough.
Now that I can see the ghost, is it a female or is it's a male dwarf form?
No, I was under the impression it was male. That's from the descriptions earlier, but
I mean, that's probably just a standard ghost image from Wizards of the Coast.
I think it is.
But it's a dwarf ghost, right?
Yeah, that's definitely a standard image because that's not looking like a dwarf to me.
Okay.
Just saying. Actually, looks like it could be like a drow with blonde hair. I should have put phone token in there. But I guess it's a ghost, so who's going to complain about the bluish?
Right.
Alright. So Azel's not attacking, and Steve's not attacking. So
Being very cautious, I appreciate it.
I will simply just be readying my weapons and taking the dodge action. And I will not be moving out of Kalair's way because I'm afraid she might get violent.
Okay.
And that'll be my turn.
The one class that is designed to fight undead is basically being like blocked from it.
Arguable, because the paladin's in front still.
Are you talking about like the best at fighting undead, or
I think the paladin's the best at fighting undead.
their smite's the only thing that really makes them more powerful? Kylier actually gets like a huge, good tool set that fights way better.
And
Not
What I
her
guess.
type of cleric.
So that's
Not her type of cleric.
Haz's turn?
Yep.
Warbar.
Could I make a knowledge check to think of what ghosts could do in combat? Maybe I've read about them somewhere before. Maybe I can pull that knowledge out of my brain.
Do an Arcana check. So just from reading text, not really running into them, you know that they could probably pass through walls. If you put two and two together, you would think it would be able to pass through people. And I forgot to do something.
Is it kill us?
It looks very scary.
We all die. The end.
You guys are so pessimistic.
Listen, I'm very excited about my backup character I'm currently in the working of.
Quiet, so am I, but only if Kylier lives. So remember,
Everyone
she has to get
except
out.
for Kyler lives.
Yes, everyone makes
Okay.
sure she can live with the death of the five of us, alright? As long as I
I
don't...
actually,
And with them.
yes, actually she can.
Could she, knowing that there's a simp around the corner waiting for her?
She doesn't know. I
It's so
can't.
terrifying.
I can't even.
Just a phrase of Simp hiding around the
Just-
corner waiting for her.
Just boom. Freaking
In the dark.
Flavio right around the corner. He's a
So,
simp. Here.
And since Miss Steve moved up there, everybody check your line of sight. Now, this is not something that necessarily the ghost did purposefully, but everybody that can see the ghost needs to make a saving throw.
Same throw of what type?
I actually cannot see this ghost.
Yeah, same.
I cannot see the
I'm
ghost.
round out of range.
Make a wisdom saving throw.
Hey,
I am good to go.
I may not.
Wait, who's making a wisdom? Sorry.
Everyone that can see the ghost.
Everyone
You
that
and
can
me
see
as
Oh
the
boy. All right.
And Miss
You
Steve.
see it?
Steve. Can't see it?
Yeah, where is it? Maybe I can, I just haven't noticed it.
She's like,
No,
I
I
can't
can
see
see
it.
I mean, that's
I
how you
can
fight a
see-
Gorgon.
I can see this to this.
With
I
Fey
guess-
ancestry, is this anything about being charmed
Or put to
or
sleep.
put to sleep?
Yeah, I forgot
I
about
don't
that.
know.
Thank
You
you for
haven't-
reminding us, Andrew.
Well, it depends on if I roll advantage or not.
Yeah, we'll ping it. Ping it to him.
It is.
Yeah.
It's not Fey ancestry. It's undead.
Well, no, that's not what that means. It's
not
is it trying to
not-
charm us?
It's I'm pretty sure.
It gives advantage to saving throws against being charmed, and you cannot be put to sleep by magical means.
That's what Miss Steve has. So he needs to know if it's one of those things.
It's horrifying visage. It's
So it's a
just
fear-based.
for the fact you see the ghost and it scares the piss out of you.
Okay, so
normal.
So no
yeah,
advantage.
yeah, it's not fear. It would be a fear effect, right?
Yes.
Yeah, it's not Kylier's mom's cooking with like celery sticks and porridge.
Oh my
So if I
god.
were a
Oh,
halfling, I'd be able to do it at advantage, right?
Not necessarily. I
We
don't
could
think we have-
maybe we could assume, yeah.
So
But you're not a
everybody
halfling.
tell me, just read off to me one at a time what your wisdom saving throw was.
24. A crit success.
God damn!
And
Not spooked.
14.
Steve has 13.
Azelle has 14.
Oh, it's a ghost.
Did you roll your Did you roll your bless, Azelle?
I did.
Okay.
You make it sound like I don't remember these things.
So everybody that's rolled so far made it. Do I have anybody below a 13?
No.
I think the rest who didn't roll haven't seen the ghost. We're not in direct line of sight yet.
Yeah, we can't see it.
Okay. So all right. So we're
It's
still
my dark
online.
vision.
What do you do, Borbar? Do you charge in there and take a big long gander at the ghost?
I think you were cut yourself off when you were telling me what I like remembered about the ghost from like random text that I've read. You said like they
Oh.
can go through walls and
A
possibly
lot of
people.
people have been rumored to run hysterically away when they see a ghost. You don't know if that just has to do with people's never seeing one before or what. You know that being that it's very frightening itself, it's probably not easily frightened. You know that they seem to have an innate ability to pass between the ethereal plane and the current plane.
One more.
Is that all I get? Or, I mean, the last of it.
Yeah, yeah. As far as that goes, just general information, I guess.
All right, that's fine. Just need to think about what I'm going to say once Daff gets back.
It's a swoopy ghost.
You
What are
also
you gonna
know
do?
that people say that the ghosts seem to react as if they still recall the languages and maybe retain memories of their past. A lot of them seems to be trapped around areas where something tragic happens, and that's why they remained a ghost.
Right.
There to resolve whatever it was that they basically refused to leave the plane and area until they resolve it somehow.
Right. Well, just so we don't wait here forever. Don't exactly know when where it's gonna return. Or we'll call out to the group. These things, they can go through walls and stuff. Probably people too. But be careful when looking at them. Sorry. Careful being around them. I've heard people, they go running away scared. Don't know if that's the ghosts or, well, because it's a ghost. But something to keep in mind. And, well, I imagine there's probably a lot of things ghosts are a little bit harder to deal with. And, though I do remember a piece of information. They seem to be trapped here, sort of, or at least refuse to leave, got like unfinished business and stuff. Maybe if we're able to find out what that is, we can help them with it and move on, without having to break our backs trying to deal with it another way. I think Borbar for his action will just take a dodge action. I don't think he really wants to go fighting this thing. You heard Azel speak gobbledygook, so he's imagining he's got some sort of plan cooked up.
I'm not speaking goblin.
Gobbledygook. That's the upper echelons of Goblin Society.
Okay.
Sorry, my cat was getting into a fight outside.
No problem.
With
Did it
another
win?
cat or with
With
an
another
animal?
cat, yeah.
Isn't that them just having sex?
No, she
My
was.
cat used to. There was a girl cat that always came and hung out on my deck, and he would go out there. He was only he wasn't quite a year old, and he would go out there and just growl, and I was like, "You're invading my territory," and she's like, "I'm just here to say hi," and he's like, "You don't understand? Get off my property!"
Yeah.
But he was too afraid to go fight her, and he would stand back, and he would growl at her, and I would think there was a fight going on. So I go and open the door, and then he goes and a run between my legs and stand there, and he would get all brave when I'm standing there.
Yeah, essentially
And
that's what
she would just lay there and look over. Yeah, the birds are chirping really nicely today, and not paying attention.
Yeah, this one tends to visit our yard sometimes, so she was just sticking underneath a car and yowling. So we eventually had to just drag her inside. But I'm back, and she's in the room, and she's in the house, so she won't do that again.
Cool.
So yeah, Borbar
So-
just took his turn explaining what Doc told Borbar there.
So this ghost is now moving towards Azel. Unthreatening,
break, guys. Not gonna be the best.
somewhat unthreatening like. Do you take any form of defensive posture or what?
No, we're trying to talk this out, and I'm trying to get in the meat. of
You could
fist
tell
fight.
she's definitely moving
Oh,
purposely towards Azel. Almost to. She's not cursing and yelling and things like
Is
that
that
and
what-
moaning anymore.
So, what did you say?
We'll find out. We're still on initiative.
Hmm.
So she is trying to possess Azel.
Oh,
Oh.
Do you resist?
Azel's never been possessed or dealt with it. I don't know if can you just give into it? But it doesn't look hostile, right?
She is. The ghost has the ability to move right through someone, so she's like
And
coming
Borbar
at.
said that.
She's not being like raising arms or looking threatening, but she's just coming towards you. I guess if she was corporal or in your plane, she would definitely be invading your personal space. She's
Okay. I remember Borbar saying that they can move through people, so maybe it's just a ghost thing, and I'll just let them move through me if that's what's happening. He doesn't know he's gonna be possessed exactly.
Yeah, the ruling on allowing stuff like that to happen is sketchy at best. It's a GM call, really. It says you can't allow stuff to just happen to you unless it's like a beneficial effect. So you would have to make the charisma save unless, again, GM ruling.
So she moves into Azel. Oops. We'll pretend she's incorporating the same space as Azel.
So creepy.
For sake of the tokens.
And she's taken over Azel. And Azel slowly turns around at the rest of you.
What does
And
possession look like?
Yeah, you actually get to see Azel possessed.
ooh.
He goes,
Fancy.
the shame, the shame. I must clear Kandahar.
Clear what? Sorry.
Kandahar, the place that you are at. This is our home, and we were being overran by orcs, and I tried to escape the battle I was in. I was being injured, and then after I healed up, I came back, and I failed. Everybody was dead. I failed my duty. My duty is to protect the king. I've done what I can to guard the place in preparation. I've animated things and gone so far as to summon things and everything possible, and I cannot let you pass unless you clear out the entire
Well, that's what we've been doing.
place of invaders.
Sure.
So he's speaking common through Azel's mouth.
That's right.
I am going to say, Honorable Dwarf, what's your name? My name is Miss Steve. We've come here to relieve you of your duties. We're here to clear out the dungeon of all these orc baddies, and I kind of want to step in front of Borbar a little bit, just to kind of obfuscate, so that the ghost is like, "Who's that guy back there?" I'm gonna say we've done pretty good clearing out them green baddies this whole time. Let us pass and we'll finish it up for you, and you can go rest.
please clear the entirety of our home?
Of course.
I can
of course.
answer questions that you might have if it helps.
Well, the obvious one. Is there a dragon here?
Where are the locations of every creature in this dungeon, and what are their abilities? And
Can you just possess
You see
enemies?
Azel smirk.
I think that's a yes. Is that a yes?
He says, a dragon. I've heard tale that the powerful wizard that lives beneath there. Hold on just a second. As far as dragons, things like that, I don't really know. I just concentrate. I don't really leave this area. This is where all the devastation happened.
Very well. Oh, who has the sword piece? Maybe we can ask about that.
The sword.
Zell holding it.
Does Azel have it?
I
Look
do
in your
not.
pocket.
Okay.
I do not recall any.
We can never
sword.
keep track of who has this thing.
I mean, I know that
Orobar has it.
Oh, okay.
people have come in and tried to loot, and I've killed them all. I've killed them all, me or my constructs.
Oh, of course, of course. Without turning around, I'm going to go. Miss Steve, could you grab the? It's a sword hilt, right? I'm pretty sure.
It's a sword blade.
I think I'm getting those two confused.
Yeah, it's a
Miss
blade.
Steve, could you grab the sword blade for me from our friend? I'm just trying to body block a little bit as well.
What about I'll hold the blade out, like, out of his pocket, like, down low, like, almost like a sneaky pass to Miss Steve's possible... Well, that works too. I was thinking mage hand, but that works too.
Oh yeah, I suppose like
Miss Steve, did you roll a by the way, anybody? I don't know. He's possessing Azel, so I don't guess Azel looks that horrifying at the moment.
I would probably need to roll on that. Just looking at Azel. Like, ah!
I want that. You want you to roll for that all the time, then, not just this once.
I don't know, or bar's an improvement.
Azel with the coronavirus haircut. Ah!
That is a thing. The coronavirus haircut.
Totally missed it. Does this dwarf say it's
Barbers
man?
are not essential.
Yeah, so I get the sword hilt. I hand it to Nowhere. Say, here you go. And the whole time I'm kind of like, if Azel's like looking over my shoulder, I'm gonna like move my head, kind of block Orobar.
Well,
Looking at
the
Zelda.
ghost has possessed Azel, so I don't think Azel is that horrifying of a gaze.
So, do you know where the hilt to this type of blade might be? We're looking for it as well.
No, but really, the only thing I know is this area here where the battle took place.
Oh, well, that's a little less useful. Sorry, no offense meant. just when you said ask you any questions. In any case, we would like our friend back, and we can continue to clear the place. Is any further than the stairs is off limit, correct? For the time being.
No. Just if you clear the whole place, including the upper chambers. That is been my goal for about 100 years.
Very well. And do those stairs around the corner lead to the upper chambers? Or lower? I want to ask before we just kind of walk and upset you.
What stairs?
The ones I can see out of just the corner of my eye over here. I assume those are stairs. That might just be a wall. It's hard to see. It's kind of dark.
I don't really notice walls too much. I just
That's fair. Okay. So we'll grab our friend. We'll clear the rest of the place, and then we'll come back. Does that sound acceptable to everyone?
if you did, I would be in your debt.
Very well.
I just-
Tyler, Hasna, any objections, Steve?
I don't have any. I just have like a offer for you. Okay, do you want a hug? I mean, now that you're like in a physical body, I feel like you might have. It's been a while since you've probably had a hug. Just offer.
As Zell puts his arms out, and I'm not really sure what a hug feels like anymore, but it might help.
He now ascends to the heavens.
Hasna is a very good hugger, and will give a nice good hug. Trying to ignore the fact that it's a Zell.
And then she suplexes the Zell. Surprise attack!
As Zell blushes a little bit. Oh, I remember such wondrous things. I feel though, if the area, at least this area and the areas above, are cleared out, I might be able to pass on and to see my God. I thank you all. And Azal, you feel your body being released.
How did that feel? Looked uncomfortable.
Lower.
You
How
feel
does
just
that
fine.
feel, baby?
Please no.
By the way, Azal, while you're possessed, you're totally aware of everything that's going on. It's just that the ghost had control of your body.
Ew. I hugged Excel and he knows about it. Whoa.
Is he covered in like ectoplasm or anything? Like slime?
Are we going Ghostbuster Ghost here?
Yeah, I got slime, guys. Help!
Nick,
I feel really good, but help!
You have a really strange feeling of
Chill.
it's like you feel every nerve in your body kind of strange, and you feel like you're even a little older, although there's no physical appearance of aging, but you just feel that
that's
way.
great.
Ah, no, dude. That just brought back a really bad memory of when my bard aged like 20 years because of a ghost.
Yep, that'll do it.
And then she cried. She was very upset.
It's weird. Feeling everything.
I'm sorry.
You can be possessed next time.
But then nobody's gonna hug me.
Borbar can.
Borbar, he's looking the other way. Like, he's not getting close to this dwarf ghost
As
anywhere.
though I think you kind of understand the meaning of what the ghost was saying, in that as far as this area, which encompasses these living quarters and basically the ghost is kind of like constrained.
Hmm.
Basically, these living quarters you guys have been exploring here and things like that is what the ghost has been aware of.
Alright. So, anything past these into the regular main hallway, it probably doesn't know about then.
Yeah,
I'm
pretty
still-
much. It's like just the main hallway is what it's aware of, but he wants to feel at ease that I don't know, he's been redeemed somewhat. He
By
feels
getting
like
other
he's-
people to do with work.
He feels like he's been the cause of all of these deaths. If he hadn't failed, you know.
Of course.
Happy.
Well, I think we should get ready to clear the rest of these rooms and this floor then.
And the ghost that was there kind of just fades back into the ethereal plane.
Creepy. So creepy.
It's gotten
I think it,
quieter, no moaning, and cussing, and things going on.
I'm assuming the minutes passed.
Yeah, I would say
To the
minutes
bless.
passed for sure.
Yeah, so. Goodbye, bless. Unless it's an hour. I don't know what time it is.
It's only a minute, I think.
Hmm. Well, if it wants us to clear the whole floor,
The whole floor and all the floors above it.
this floor's. Oh, yeah. Then that means we can't avoid that other door we've been avoiding the whole. Forever.
Mm-hmm.
Say we go now, I've got some resources. Or don't we?
I have resources.
I'm
I have
only missing my
some
action
resources.
search. Man, I was really hoping to get a visit back to town before we had to do a whole bunch more looting.
I mean, we could always go back. It'll take some time, though.
Well, if we want to go back, we should probably do it now while we'll have the means to do it. I don't want to
Yeah.
be having to leave this place tired. Well, so let's walk away from Mr. Dwarf's resting place. I don't feel safe. In fact, I'm probably the only one that doesn't feel safe.
We gotta go back up through the whole thing, don't we?
Yeah.
Yes.
We have to go through
Th-
everything.
there was no order specified. I mean, you guys could start here and work your way up, or start at the top and work your way down. Or you could just disregard what the ghost said and do whatever you want to do.
Well,
I
we're
mean,
talking
out
about
of
going back-
character?
We're talking about going back to town. We had to go all the way back to where we came to get back out.
But then we can just go ahead and start on the third floor. clear that before we come back down here.
You mean
We're
up
gonna
here?
have to go. Yeah, where are we? Which floor are we?
That's a good question. We don't exactly know.
Yeah, we're in deep, I guess. There was this area, cavernous area, where there was like coffins and that, and
Well, we're
Yeah,
gonna
we
have
just
to go
kind of
through the
beeline
floor
it.
above anyway.
plus we can go back and explore the second one. Who knows what could be in there? Other
We have to clear
spooky-
absolutely everything. Might as well start from the top
We should,
on our when we come back.
just to be safe.
At least the top is cleared, at least.
Are we
Where we
sure?
fought all the yes, where we fought all the orcs. We opened every door and checked every room.
Yeah, that one we checked.
We should go by our rate of travel, not start from the top and then come down or whatnot. A little concerning with those dwarves that we had ran into before. Being able to turn invisible, grow in size. I don't want to be surrounded by them if the choice is presented to me.
It's completely understandable.
Well, it seems pretty disrespectful to not follow through with that ghost's wishes, especially after the hug.
Technically, we didn't specify a time. We still plan on doing everything. We just doing it in a
Yeah.
different way.
Kind of a bummer that Ghost doesn't know anything about the hills.
True.
Disappointment comes in many flavors in adventuring, and this is just the grape flavor.
Are you pro or anti grape flavor?
Yeah, I'm about neutral. Some days I like grape, other days not so much.
It
It
really
also
depends.
Exactly. It also depends on who's making it, I suppose. I've had some really great grape juices, and other times, not so much.
Some great grapes, not so great grapes.
Exactly. And don't even
Some
get me
great and great
started
grapes.
on jam. Anyways, what are we doing? That's the question.
We keep exploring or we go back.
Well, my back is big enough
Karen.
to go back, but that's up to you, I suppose. I'm not going
I
back
just-
alone.
We're carrying so much. Search 2 whole more floors. We might not be able to take everything.
Yes, Borbar the pack mule agrees. Oh,
Understandable.
I'm sorry,
Carry some
Kylie.
of
Am I
that stuff for
inconveniencing
you.
you with my broken back? Sorry. Carrying
I can-
a portable battering ram, tons of money, and other
I can-
things that are heavy are really inconveniencing me as well.
Borobar, if you think that you're too weak for this, I could always help.
Not that I'm too weak, just that I'm still carrying a lot.
I'm
I
sorry.
can do it, but it's not pleasant.
Every good person needs proper lumbar support. If you'd like, I can take the battering ram from you.
I'll support your lumbar for you.
That's not how that works, Hasna.
Oh.
Anywho, we need to make
Oh,
a
that's
decision
a-
or if we're gonna.
Has his chiropractic license.
All right. All in favor of going back to the town? Raise your hand.
Should we just do the 1 or 2?
Yeah, I was gonna say, do one in chat
Yeah,
if you're going
sure.
back to town.
Yeah.
Do one in town if you're going back to town. There you go.
1 go back, 2 stay here.
I do think that you guys, I was surprised that it sounds like you guys have a decent amount of weight that you could carry in addition to what you have.
Oh, we have 6 players, don't we? Shoot.
I mean, Hasna weighs 300 pounds.
Kyler!
With all her
Break the
stuff.
tie for us!
Yeah,
Or
Kyler,
make it a tie.
you're the tiebreaker.
I'm thinking.
No, Kyler is the one who decides if it's a tie or not.
I
I want my
know.
plate. I want my armor to be good.
I want her armor to be good too.
Ooh.
It's like Borbar only wants Hasna around for her body.
Hasna's
that's
very
you
much
as well.
okay with that.
That's you, Azelle. Whenever things go dangerous, I'll just chuck you at the enemy.
Alright, we're at a tie here.
Well,
We're at an impasse. The only way to break an impasse is to kill one of the people who are causing the impasse. Wait, never mind. That's politics. We're not doing that type of politics around here.
I would
Borbar.
suggest not doing that because you'll lose.
Borbar,
but,
arm wrestle?
I was gonna say flip a coin, but all right, that works too, I suppose.
Yeah, it works. Arm wrestling between Norware and Borovar. Let's see how this turns out.
Yeah.
I think I should do a persuasion, contested persuasion against the ones who picked one.
It's
Who
up
were
to
you
Doc.
trying to persuade?
Typically, you don't roll those against people. You'd have to do it in voice to persuade the person in real life, because that's kind of not fair if you roll it and you get like a nat 20 plus 12, and they have like a 3 in their persuasion.
So that's
Steve
interesting.
is pretty persuasive.
Is split vote.
It's a split
Yep.
vote.
Split vote.
So, all right, so arm wrestle it is.
Or 3 of you go back and 3 of you push on.
I
Yeah.
like that idea. Let's do
There's always
that.
that option.
Well, does Nowhere want to arm wrestle, or does the mysterious voice calling from the walls pique your interest about splitting the party?
I'm down to arm wrestle.
So, what do we need to go back to town for? Just to
Drop off
Refit.
all of our crap and sell it and get armor refitted and all that stuff.
But we
Yeah.
still have some carry weight we can do.
We still have
right?
a lot of hair we can do.
We do, but I also like being prepared with items because we have a lot of
What-
money.
What are we gonna get though?
There's not a lot we can get in that town, Borovar.
That's why we go to another town that's better stocked, and then buy better items.
And then travel all the way back, right?
Yeah, I'm concerned about the travel.
Hi.
Well, I mean, we
Don't
could
y'all
get
have
even more.
horses and like a cart and such?
We hope
It's
so.
possible.
We left it there. We parked it.
I don't.
We don't know if
think,
it's still there. We've been gone for a while.
Might
I
have
haven't picked up on it.
I don't think giant dwarves are gonna be roaming the roads.
You don't know that.
True. I also don't know if a dragon might swoop down, or a dragon might be in the next room because the ghost guy didn't remember, or no.
Dune dragons. We're not gonna find a dragon here. This isn't like the last time.
All right. How about instead of a dragon, it's a giant people-eating shark that burrows underground? How's that sound?
Or
Those
what if we encounter some not so nice ghosts from the orcs?
but Borovar,
There's
that
plenty
thing
of
actually exists.
battlefield.
It's called a poulet.
Yeah, I know. I was seeing if you knew about it, but apparently you do. Anyways, so yeah, come here, Nowhere. Let's arm wrestle.
Sure.
Well, okay. So, like, what benefit do we really get from going back to town? Hasna gets one more armor class. We clear out some space. What,
I
we
go
buy
from
it-
a 16 to an 18 armor
I
class.
thought you were in Splint.
No.
No,
Kyler.
I'm in pain.
wearing splints.
Yeah.
She'll have
It
this
would just
at
have to be.
max.
And then with my shield, I'll have a 28.
I mean, if we're gonna go back, let's think about what we're
Mhm.
gonna buy to prepare for the rest of this dungeon.
Now, to be fair, on Andrew's case, it really depends on what Doc is allowing us to buy. So I've been in games where you can buy magic items, though, depending on the limited quantity and spells. So Borbar might buy some spells. You guys, maybe we can find someone who procure magic items. It comes down to what Doc will allow us to be able to buy in his world.
That could be limited stock as well.
Exactly.
Let's see.
What is it that you all we might know to be allowed to buy, Doc? In your world?
Just as a general rule, basically what you can buy in shops is going to be a little less than what you would be able to find in a dungeon by, like, say, one level. So say if you're finding rare +1 items, you're probably not going to find +1 items in shops. If you're out adventuring and you're starting to find +1 items fairly common, you might find +1 item occasionally in the shop. And then when you move on, finding +2 items, you might find on frequent basis +1 items in shops, basically along that line.
All right, so the world upgrades kind of with us, just a step behind.
All right.
Yeah, because the really prime loot is when you're out adventuring and exploring.
So there's a possibility of us finding common items at this point.
That's
in
right.
shops, yeah,
Very.
maybe, yeah.
I
And,
mean, we found +1 items now. So.
And we know that we can buy magic scrolls depending on what they may have, so I might be able to get another spell or two that could help us in that regard. That I didn't
Can
end up
anyone use
taking.
scrolls?
Anyone
Steve
use
has a lot of
scrolls?
scrolls on her.
Yeah, Miss Steve's got a lot of scrolls on her, and yeah, we can use scrolls, we just have to be up the class, and generally the level.
Listen, we need to go find cloaks of billowing, guys.
Everybody needs a cloak of billowing.
I have a feeling that all it does is billow.
It is. It says while wearing this cloak, you can use a bonus action to billow it dramatically.
It's just a common magic item.
Oh my god.
Is that from
You don't like that?
Xanathar?
Apparently, what we need now
Yeah.
is a bag of holding.
That would be very nice, but that's one of the more probably expensive magic items considering how useful it is.
Yeah.
It is pretty expensive.
It is.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna put up my arm on the edge of the fountain.
Is this athletics?
Here, I guess Morbar is gonna try to go over there because Ghosty Goo's gone, but that doesn't mean he's really gone.
It's true.
He's got Misty Step primed and ready just in case you need.
Wait, is this strength or athletics?
I
It
was
was-
thinking just straight.
I was saying strength or athletics doesn't
What
matter
are
to
you
me.
trying to do?
We're just arm
I
wrestling.
wanted to
each
arm
other.
wrestle. But
Oh,
I'm
okay.
starting. I have proficiency in athletics, and I don't know if Forebar does.
Well, this was aimed at Borobar, so
Yeah.
All
Hey,
right,
but hazards a
if I-
type to
if I
step on
wanted to-
toes.
If we wanted to head back to town, I would want improved armor, but
I'm going to guidance nowhere on the arm wrestling.
You can't do that.
And
No.
I
No,
will
no,
guidance
no.
Borobar.
don't worry.
Oh, this is nowhere.
No, that's
Borobar,
fine.
do you
That's
have a
fine.
button?
That's fine. That's
You have
fine,
button?
guys. All right, you ready to roll nowhere?
yes.
No, you
Guidance
don't.
is
You get a 3 portents.
I knew you could
Oh,
do
no.
that.
And what do we roll, Doc?
That's cheating.
Sorry, let me rephrase that. What do we
You
roll?
still have to roll.
yes, I do.
That's true. I could still get lower than a 3. Plus,
Actually,
I guess
I
you
don't
can,
think you can.
if I roll in that one, that's a failure technically.
You roll a 4, and it's not automatic failures on checks.
I don't see
So
your
roll-
roll. I don't see your rolls.
I'm asking what do we roll? Athletics or just straight strength?
I
We
think
can roll.
you're not really using athletics to arm wrestle. It would be straight strength.
Now let's put this in public so we can see what happens just immediately. All right, here we go.
So you're gonna throw your portent on that, huh?
And you said I couldn't roll a 1.
Wait. Oh my gosh.
No, but the thing is, he hits a 3 on the roll. What's your bonus?
Plus
That's the
3.
thing. Yep. No, it's a. So he gives me a 3. My bonus is +2, and then guidance gives me a D4. So it's
I
a.
guess I have guidance too. Let's see how that works out.
What is guidance? 1D4, right?
Yeah.
4.
Oh, 5. So you technically auto win. All right then.
Oh damn.
I guess we're gonna
we
keep going.
struggle for a good few minutes, just like.
Yeah, we're basically like the shittiest arm wrestlers in the world.
All right, that's not fair.
No, move your elbow in more. No,
This
no.
is so
hold on.
lame.
We're just like giving ourselves pointers on how to beat each other. Like we're just tired at this point. Like just,
No, just grip the hand. Grip the hand.
I will
Don't-
put my
don't
arm
get
down.
here.
But no, you're pulling your arm down. That's pulling
No,
my back.
No. Don't move in.
We
too
could have
tight.
flipped a coin too.
We
I mean,
could've.
that's what Orvar is wanting to do. But
This was more fun.
All in favor of not using this stupid arm wrestle. Now we have to rest anyway, because he's both of you today.
It's okay. In any case, I'm sure we can just check what's available to us, maybe repair our battering ram, and if we encounter any more ghosts, I don't believe any of us have. Well, actually, Hasn's the only person who has a magical item. Because I hear those things are very wistful with being attacked physically.
were you the guy who wanted to stay? Why are you saying
am.
you were going to leave?
I'm thinking about it now. I would love new armor, but we
We
need
have
to
a lot of
find
money.
somewhere. We do, but I I wouldn't want you to spend all that money on me.
Family discount.
Oh. You have a point.
It still costs us a bit, I imagine, but you can knock off some money. And to be honest,
Maybe?
if you're not being punched in the face as often, I'd much rather that than an additional spell.
But what if we go back and we haven't brought back what we need to the brothers? Then what? They'll be pissed.
What did they need? They just needed this. Shoot.
Wasn't that Dig Snug? I'm not exactly scared of Dig Snug.
No.
Digstug wants a percentage of the stuff that we find, and the brothers want the sword.
Oh, okay. Well,
They know that it's going to take us a while. We tell them.
Kylie,
What?
do you have the ability to talk to people in far distance?
No.
It's not shouting? Okay. Never mind. I was going to ask if you could maybe put in a rush order to Baron for me, but never mind.
Only rush order he's gonna get on our legs.
I mean, he did silver my weapons for no charge, and I wouldn't want to abuse the family discount, but
Is it abusing if it saves your life?
that's true.
But it's
Can't
not.
be
it's like
family
it's
without
saving.
living.
It's going to save
Yeah.
everyone's life.
And I mean, to be honest, that sword we're kind of making for them at this point. I don't particularly need the sword for anything, even if it is a powerful weapon.
You don't need the sword, but point to Kyler, Nowhere, and Hazna. They could use it.
Well, Hasna has a rapier.
I have
Right.
this thing.
Are you happy with that rapier?
I am.
Okay, then.
And I think
Kylie, no.
and a nice set of full plate, I think, is reward enough for Nowhere here if he's able to get it.
Oh, I wasn't going to aim that high. I was going to aim for Splint.
No, go make it or break it.
Well, we can see
You
what happens.
start high so that they can haggle your way down to Splint.
Do we want to go back right away, or do we want to check out maybe one more part and then kind of
We can finish off this hallway.
Sure.
Still got 2 more unopened doors.
We have 5 more unopened doors.
We
Well,
do? I don't
Yeah,
know.
we haven't picked out the
1,
one.
2, 3.
Oh, I haven't.
Four.
I just clicked back because I was on. Oops.
Well, you're certainly allowed to go and look at those. I'll stay around behind the back in case I need to make a run for it, because you guys were the ones that wanted to stay here.
Very well.
Where's
Oh no!
advantage position here? Just in case he
Oh
needs
no!
What?
I was trying to. I accidentally moved my window and I was trying to move it back, and then I hit the big red X in the. And now the 20's gone. I got possessed.
Oh, we can open these doors like ripping off band-aids. Quick and easy.
Oh, why don't you come over here, bud? I'll spot you over on the left, near the exit.
I'll spot you.
Yeah, go ahead. Tell us, yell at us in pain when something comes by.
I'll
We'll
let
be
you know
down
when.
here.
I'll let you know when you're being stabbed.
Wait. What? Oh. Okay. I'll stand by. Let you open that door.
What's the worst that can be in the room? We already dealt with a rug, a table, and some skeletons.
Maybe it's a chandelier.
Let's find out. Open this door.
I hope we don't die.
Oh god, just more dead bodies.
That's unfortunate.
You can tell a battle has been fought here. you're getting closer to where the main battle was, so a lot of it looks like it just carried over. Lots of skeletal remains, dwarves and orcs. Not much furniture left that's not broken or looted, so even a lot of the wooden stuff looks like maybe it was put to the torch and has long since disintegrated.
Well, pretty trashy room, just like the others. Azel's gonna kick around some bodies, turn over some rebels, see if there's anything of interest. He honestly doubt there is
Hey!
any.
Respect the dead. Ghost here.
Under one of the bodies, as you roll it over, you notice an agate. It's translucent pink.
Oh, already giving you
It's got mossy green markings on it, and it's called a moss agate, and it's worth 14 gold pieces.
Ah, money.
Or just as good.
See? Nothing.
Aww.
Absolutely not.
The moss color signifies unconditional love.
Can't give that to
Well,
Warlord
there
now.
Yeah, you best not hold on to it, Zell. And whenever I hear this music come on, I'm just like, shit's about to go down. I
Miss
just remember it's like
Steve, Miss Steve did just give Azelle a hug. Maybe she's feeling something for Azelle now.
Hasnut did.
Yeah, Hasna. That's what I meant.
I gave
was
the
looking
ghost
at-
a hug.
I was looking at Miss Steve when I said that, and you know.
Why did Azel remember seeing you hug him?
I mean, I imagine you know it wasn't really you, Mr.
Yeah.
Passenger in your own body.
Yeah, it was like watching. It's like when you have one of the dreams, but you're you, but you're not really you, watching yourself. It was like
Don't
one
know
of
what kind of
those.
dreams you have, but I haven't had one of those.
Maybe I'm just more spiritual than.
I think the only person who really could feel that way would be Miss Steve.
Oh dear.
Yeah, but
Next door?
Next door.
I made Ghost Azelle blush, so maybe I'm gonna seduce the ghost.
You have fun with that.
No, Hasna would never seduce anything else besides a Bora bar.
Good luck with that.
Who is this Aborobar?
Out of character. The accent is gone.
Still
Alright.
got the twang, no more.
Alright, Doc, we're opening the south door now.
Okay. Looking in at the area here. It looks like it might be just a looted armory. Rows of empty weapons, racks, and dozens of more armor stands indicate that this room was once an armory. Some debris litters the floor, but nothing of value is readily apparent.
Readily apparent.
Which means.
Something's
I'm
wrong.
Which
going-
means investigation checks?
I'm gonna
Yeah.
guidance someone who is going to investigate, not me.
You do notice that there was a lock on this door, but it's been busted long ago. The door was made of iron plates.
Yo, wait. Are any of these bodies wearing flint or plate?
Oh, that's a good.
I think Doc said they were stripped of all belongings
Oh,
when he described the room.
damn.
Are they naked?
Ew, gross.
Who wants to actually investigate this room? Because
Sure.
You can do that. I'll keep an eye out for Mr. Ghost. Just in case.
all right, if Azel's gonna do it, he's gonna do it with guidance, I guess.
Just tell me where you're looting at there. You're just searching through the weapons or that are left, or weapon racks, armor racks. What?
Yeah, we'll be going over the weapon and armor rack, seeing if there's anything left or any signs of anything hidden. Now, do you want perception or investigation for that?
Should be.
You can give me a perception check.
Alright, and that's with guidance. Well, bam.
You blew that knot away.
Yes. There were indeed weapons and armor here previously.
About a century ago, the dwarven mage Arundel, who you guys previously spoke to, like 10 minutes ago, animated a number of objects to defend the Foundry against intruders other than dwarves. Many of these creatures remain in place today.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I can't give you much information on this. Oh, shit.
Oh.
Like I said.
Well, what's going on in that room?
We have an animate suit of armor, it looks like.
Oh, lovely.
Looks like the armor that was made to protect them has come to life to hurt them. The irony is delicious.
Is it full plate?
No.
We'll let you know once we've destroyed it.
Okay, but
Let me tell you right now, friend, you cannot take it apart and put it on and have like an animated set of full plate on your body.
oh, that'd be terrifying.
No strings on me.
Didn't the ghost say that they enchanted everything in this area to protect?
Yeah,
Can't
they
just cut
did.
it off?
Close friend.
Let's find out. I'm gonna speak in dwarves. Off. Down. Go away.
Sit, boy, sit.
Hey, Macarena.
Hey.
Why is Azel waving its hands in front of the armor? Looks really weird.
Initiative check.
I can't even see it.
Some of us can. Make sure I clicked.
So I'll say Azel and Kalir can roll for this turn here.
Hell
They're
yeah.
in the room.
Oh, great. Perfect
well,
battle time.
not
My
Miss
connection
Steve
to the
just yet.
server has been interrupted.
Well, yeah. Hold off on everybody else.
Will you just give us a surprise round? She'll skip our turn.
Yeah, that's fine. Let me know when everybody's done.
We need nowhere and has.
I was wondering why it didn't look like that door opened.
Asna, are you trying to roll?
I'm just now reconfiguring to roll.
You got your roll in there, Daff?
Yeah, it's going.
It's the slow ride.
Slowly. Oh, that was.
There we go.
All right. Turn that back onto Wisp.
Well, 20's loading.
Also, not to step on Doc's toes or anything here, so you can stop me if I'm being too presumptuous, but when everybody makes their attack rolls, try to do it in public from now on, because eventually Kyler will get an ability that can boost your attack rating.
Yeah,
I know eventually. I'll do it when she's level 6, but we're not that level yet.
he just wants us to get into the habit early.
Yeah, exactly.
I'll remember later to do it, but there's not a point in doing it right now.
Sweet. No worries.
So how's everyone feeling?
Impatient.
Possessed.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Is it getting close?
It says my connection to the server has been interrupted again. So I guess I don't know. I'll just try to keep reconnecting for the round. Has no
Want me to,
I'll
want me
just
to roll,
right.
to roll for you?
Sure. I just hope I don't go first.
Well, you're not going this round anyway.
Yeah. My internet speed. Everything else.
No, not first. You got a 15. So. But that's all right. There's a couple rolls over 20, so. So let's see, Zell, you go first. You, as this armor starts moving and making sounds over your shoulder, you spin around, and before it really gets going, you have a chance to do something.
Cool. Let's bring out Blade Breaker and mark it with Blade Arbor and try to smack.
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 Very proud.
Does that hit?
And a 20, you definitely hit.
Or 8 force. And then I'll just yell out, we found your armor nowhere. What type of armor does it look like exactly?
Please,
I got a picture for you.
be gentle. Oh boy.
That's what it looks like there. Pretty badass looking armor.
That would look good on nowhere. I don't know what armor class it would be.
Looks
but
a little evil, doesn't it?
I
Just saying.
mean,
it fits this tiefling motif.
Is
Yeah,
the helmet gonna fit?
Yeah,
Hold
you
on,
guys
wait.
are right. You guys are right. That's much more Kyler's fit.
hold on. What is this under? Because I'm trying to.
Handout.
Creatures.
Monsters.
Yeah,
Forgery.
Forgery, Fury, player handouts, creatures.
Oh, okay. Here we go. Oh my gosh, yeah. A little spiky, but
Give
I
it
might be
me.
able to deal. You know.
Prickly armor. We'll call it prickly armor.
Just get a file, you'll be fine.
I'm sure they can file those down. Or Baron can.
But we don't know what type of armor it is. That's a... Who's no animated? Nice smack.
It is animated. That's what type of armor it is. So you did 8 force damage to the armor. Put a big dent in it.
And call out the others. Anytime now, armor moving. Might be more somewhere. Man, Kyler, real low.
Yep.
So, Mazel, you seem to be attracting a lot of attention here. He reaches out with his hands and he pounds you with one. And he completely misses you. You're not even, you didn't even have to dodge that one. But he has another hand. He doesn't seem to be right or left-handed. And he misses you with that attack as well. So, Kyler.
Alright. Run back up here. Taking out Shatter Spike. Oops. I still had Bless on. Ignore the Bless. I'm pretty sure that doesn't hit, so I'm going to bonus action War Priest and try and hit him again.
Okay.
There we go.
You got him that time.
And that's going to be my turn.
Zell, you're up again.
Alright, take a step to the side to give more room. Mark it with planar warrior and try to stab it. Oof. That's probably a no.
Yeah, you make a good swing at it, but as good or as terrible as it is at hitting, it's pretty good at dodging as well, and has some beefy looking armor, so you don't quite penetrate. Anything else?
No, in my turn yelling, anytime now, you out there.
We're coming, we're coming. Hold on.
I'm sure Noah would hate for us to kill his armor.
Kinda have to.
Well, I mean, can't all be great. But maybe we can get it repaired, who knows?
Oh, look, someone left a shite stick right here.
Huh. Where did that come from?
I am going to come in here and I'm going to toll the dead. Wait, is it damaged? I don't know why it just automatically rolled a d12.
It is.
So he has a negative saving throw versus that. So I was just looking to see if he had. I don't think he is immune to it.
He would say under his immunities if he's immune to
Yeah, he's
necrotic.
immune to psychic damage, but not. And he fails the saving throw. It's 10 necrotic.
Yeah. I end my turn.
Okay. He's looking pretty bad off. Lots of dents and holes in his armor. Edna?
Alrighty. I wonder if it'll let me move. Okay. Thirty. Alright, I moved and I think I'm gonna end my turn there because I can't open up my character sheet right now.
You still can't open up your page?
Nope.
Seems like she's able to get on, but not open up the character sheet. Like, what happens when you open it?
It says Hasnake and then nothing.
Like nothing is in the sheet, or just like a tiny little bar.
Nothing on the sheet.
Are you?
Like it won't let me select anything.
Can't even.
And I
like,
went to
not-
both Google and Firefox.
Are you on like the bio info tab, where it's like blank?
There's no option there.
Oh. And it's not small, so it's nothing. It's not a size issue.
Were you guys able to see me move?
Yeah, I can see that.
Okay, cool.
Yep.
I didn't know if you would be able to. Because I still have your connection to the server has been interrupted. But Discord's working fine. So I don't know what's happening.
Roll 20's been a little unfriendly lately.
But anyway, I took my movement. I don't want to do the dash action. I'm good where.
Don't have any ranged attack? Looks like you have a longbow.
I have a longbow.
You have a hand axe.
Oh shoot, I forgot about my hand axe. I can throw that. I think I want to throw my hand axe.
Can you throw it, or do you want me to do it for you?
If you could do it for me, that'd be great, because I can't do anything. I can just move. All I can do is run. I also can't see turn order. I'm gonna turn off this music. Maybe that's...
You throw it and it bounces off of the armor.
Oh, it was worth a shot.
you want to make any more movement or anything else?
Nope. I took my maximum movement because I had to step over everyone.
Excuse me, sorry.
Yeah, I mean, allies, they're good for some things, but mostly they just get in the way, right?
Yep.
Oh, amen.
Nowhere?
Let's. Pardon me, Borbot. I'm gonna step in here. I'm gonna use 5 feet of movement to kind of walk in here to see what's going on. If my page will load. By load, I mean if the dynamic lighting will load as I move into the room. There we go. 10, 15, 20, 25. That's a nice piece of armor. I'll just hammer out the dents. I'm gonna take a swing at it.
Okay,
Oh, I have flanking because Azel is here.
you do. Take a mighty swing at it.
I swing and
A swing and a miss.
ah, I tried.
You put a bigger dent in it by accident, but it still holds up.
Well, shoot. That'll be my turn.
Okay. You get an attack of opportunity if you'd like.
Oh. Yeah. Heck yeah. Do I still get flanking?
No, I don't think so with attack of opportunity.
That's fair. No.
9
Missed
times
again.
out of 10, he's moving out of your flanking range.
Yeah. Swing and a miss.
Good show. Good, jolly good show, old chap.
I try.
And he's going to take a couple swings at his hill there. Maybe 15. Does that hit you, Zell?
Nope.
His other hand. $23.
I want to say no.
He does 7 bludgeoning damage to you.
I can see you again.
Wow.
Well,
And Borbar, you're up.
All right. It's in range. He's going to need to make a con saving throw. Because frostbite. $15.
I'm assuming that's cold damage.
Yep.
He rolls a mighty 2.
Nice.
He takes 4 cold damage and is disadvantaged on his next one attack before the end of his next turn. And Borbo will end his turn. He likes being out here where he can see danger, hopefully coming before
Yeah.
it sees him.
Strangely enough, the armor looks even cooler with the ice all over it.
There you go, nowhere. Sprucing it up for you.
Thank you.
Anything else?
Nope, I'm done. Stay out here for perception. Need be.
Javier?
Okay, let's try and hit this thing again.
You definitely try to plant that into it, and it hits it and banks off this really tough armor. It puts another big dent in it, and it doesn't penetrate.
All right.
Anything else?
Nah, that's it.
Azelle.
Rinse and repeat. Mark your Plano warrior and try to stab. I think that will hit.
And you hit. Blade breaker goes in there and you twist it to do a little bit of extra damage.
That's a nice chunk of damage.
And this piece of armor is barely holding itself together. Anything else, Mr. Azelle?
I think you lowered Azelle's health than the armor's. I was like watching, I was like, wait, he's looking pretty good, but Azelle, your health dropped.
I know what I was at.
And Steve?
Mother.
Mother?
Yeah, that was really weird.
I was gonna say motherfucker, but I just said the first part.
Mother bleed.
I mean, thank God you didn't say that second part.
Yeah, that would have been unfortunate.
Think about our streamers, guys.
We are streamers.
Hey guys, remember to use your Twitch Prime subscription on our channel.
Plug your Twitch account on in there.
Bro fist.
Don't.
So, he fails his save and he takes a necrotic point of damage.
I will then cast Healing Word on Zell.
Ooh.
You don't want to cast
Oh,
it on
no.
the armor?
Nah, not this round.
Pretty sure that's a construct and it can't be healed by getting weird.
8
You
healing.
could try.
The armor makes an exception.
So, who did you heal, Misty?
Zell, right? He was pretty hurt.
Yep.
So, he healed you 8.
That's the end of my turn.
Also, am I the only one who can't adjust my health for my token?
No, I can't do it either. I'm just seeing my, well, I only see my green circle, but I just adjust my health on my character sheet.
Yeah,
usually.
same.
Pardon me, nowhere.
Oh, sorry. Sorry.
Oops, sorry. Sorry.
Smack. Slash pierce.
Smack, 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 smack. Smack.
Except only one smack. I don't have.
All right,
the ability
Borbar, you should be able to
multiple
adjust yours
smack.
now.
My hit points?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll do. Ooh, my cogwheel came back. I can even change other
Yeah.
things. Neat.
Who else was not able to?
Steve can.
Azelle can't.
I can only see my green bubble. I don't think I can change it by clicking on it. I can only do it through my character sheet.
Can you see like the
Yeah, I can't do mine either.
little icon button below your character?
No, I can only. Well, I have the little circle that I can do like color dots and whatnot, but I don't have the little gear that I usually
Yeah,
have.
okay.
Yeah.
Damn you, roll 20.
All right, Miss Steve, yours should work.
Yeah, I'm good.
So how good of a smack do you do, Hasna?
I don't don't think I did a good smack.
You should get her a warhammer.
Instead of smack, maybe you do whack.
But smack is fun.
Area should be fixed as well. Anybody else?
Cool.
I can't.
You don't matter. You don't even get into the page.
Okay.
All she does is smack.
All I
No,
do is
Occasionally take out her bow and arrow and shot.
sometimes I shoot, most of the time I smack. But sometimes I protect.
Yes, most of our melee martial classes have that style.
Because
Technically,
protect
only 2 of them.
most of them.
I mean,
Hey,
some fair,
Hasna,
though,
you should be
fairly.
fixed as well.
Okay.
Is that everybody?
Zal can't.
Pretty much
You
none
are
of us
possessed.
could.
That's why you can't. You're still possessed.
The ghost
Oh, if I'm
never
still
left.
possessed, I want the ghost stats too, on top of my stats.
How do you know your stats aren't slightly better at least?
Because I can look at my character sheet.
It's for a point.
It's like wild shape where you only get to take like certain abilities. Except you have to take the mental of a ghost.
All right, Azal, you're fixed.
Alright.
And I think that's everybody. So, Hasna, have you attacked yet?
Yes. I don't know if it got buried within under doing their stuff.
Oh, I see.
rolled
You
a
did.
12.
You attacked with your rapier,
Mhm.
and a very gallant attack, and just doesn't penetrate this bulky armor. Anything else?
Is my hand axe on the ground nearby?
Yeah, it is probably right by your feet.
Alright, I'll wait to pick that up, because I think we ruled that it's an attack of opportunity if I bend down to pick it up.
Yeah, I would
So that
probably
would be-
wait till. I mean, it's not going to take much to finish this armor off.
Yeah. I don't want to leave its attack range, but I want to move all the way from nowhere. Oof. Yeah.
Too bad.
He is chilled out a bit, remember that.
I'll take the
So yeah, he would
I'll take the
get an
opportunity.
attack of opportunity at disadvantage.
yeah. I'll just move to the side, out of his range. So I'll take the hit.
Oops, I meant at disadvantage, but it doesn't matter. Still rolls 2, and he missed you with a 10, and did not
Yeah.
do anything.
There you go, nowhere.
Thank you.
Is
Appreciate
that end your turn, or are you doing anything else?
That'll be the end of my turn.
All right, nowhere.
All right, let's move up and swing at
Hey,
this.
better, better.
Hey, bada bada bada. Hey, bada bada. Swing. Use my. But just hold on. I'm waiting for my thing to. My
Oh,
character
no, not
sheet
you.
just kind of paused. I don't want to click on anything in the event I misroll something. Oh, there we go. Wait. Oh,
I passed on
Okay.
the plague. The only way to get rid of it is to pass
but I
it
can
on.
cure disease. Oh no, that missed. Pretty hard. I can't seem to
Sunk.
land it. It's very slippery.
Very stunk.
My bad. The water is probably melting.
Yeah,
No, the ice is
almost-
probably melting.
I almost slipped on the stone here. Alright, I end my turn. That's all I can really do.
Okay. He's attacking Azel. Uh, 17 hit.
Yeah.
That's 8 bludgeoning.
I'm so confused.
And that's another 8 bludgeoning.
Hat.
Oh, wait.
All
What
right.
was that? What was that? Never mind.
Oh, what are you going to say?
Nothing. Zell, how are you feeling?
Ow. Not dead.
I'll take care of it next turn. Don't worry.
2 more hits to that in.
Alright. Borbar is just gonna try the old firebolt. Flame bursts within his hands and he lobs it like a pitcher at a baseball diamond.
The umpire looks at the pitch.
Fantastic pitch. Not a lot of force behind it though.
He does. He hits with a firebolt and 4 fire damage.
Alright, and Borbar will end his turn there. Still in the hallway. Being ever watchful, vigilant, passive.
All right, Talia.
Alright. Let's try this again.
Bam, bam.
There we go.
Jams, shatters, like pulls it up and with the back of it, jams it in with the back of the hilt, runs it right through the armor.
Good job. Fantastic.
Looking really bad off. Anything else?
Wait, were we leaving after this?
Yes.
Alright, I'll use my last War Priest bonus.
Woo!
Woo!
Wow.
Crit.
Yep.
She saw
Hell
the
yeah.
weak spot and she nailed it. She did crit. And the armor falls into little pieces across the floor. So this was another one of Arendel's animated constructs.
Hey, Bolivar. Do you know how to animate things like this?
Nope, not in my expertise right now.
Oh.
And
Maybe I put more study into it.
I know you guys were going to look. I know Has just picked up for our throwing axe. And looking at the armor, you can tell that it's probably beyond repair or use of any kind.
Dang.
Oh, sorry for getting your hopes up there.
It
Nowhere.
looked wicked while it lasted, though.
It's alright, I'm used to disappointment.
He fits in perfectly in this group.
Hasna will go to give Nowhere a hug, like a side hug.
No, thank you.
No, it's too late. It's happening. She just went for it. She just gotta clam up and deal with the tiny side hug.
I can't even brood alone.
Okay.
Well,
Azelle, good job tanking all those hits, and I'm gonna pat you on the back and give you 15 points of healing.
that's so much better. Funnily enough, I am at the health I had when I started this fight.
Nowhere's so sad.
I heard that.
Oh.
He also feels that.
You're standing right next to me. You're actually still hugging me. Can you not talk about me while you're touching me?
Well, looks like everybody still has most of their fingers and toes.
Who's missing some?
I don't know, it just felt like saying it. I always need to be literal every time. Jeez.
Yes.
Toe check.
So, not to make your
Toad.
decision more difficult, there is a grand total of, we'll say, 4 encounters on this floor. Go. If you were to clear the floor, I'll give you another level.
I don't think we could clear the floor before we end the session tonight.
No.
No, I'm just saying. For
Nah.
future reference.
We're
So pretty much
definitely gonna
it's
take a short rest.
Third level spells, guys.
Yeah, that's so tough.
Then I will have sending.
so pretty
if
much
you-
just go back to
If
statue
you go
room.
back and clear one more area before this area, you'll get another level as well. That way.
I'll tell you right now, Kylier, that better be followed up with sending and Spirit Guardian.
Oh, hells yes. I always take Spirit Guardians.
Who doesn't?
So if you remember, you cleared some of the glitter home, and then there was another area between that and here because you bypassed the whole area.
So we just need to clear one more room.
I get second level spell.
You need to clear one more area. We need to do the whole second floor before we get a level.
Oh yeah. Heck.
Whole second floor or the rest of this floor? One of the two. We know more about this floor than we do second floor.
I
Second
say.
floor is not as dangerous.
We don't know that.
Those worms are pretty easy compared to what we just fought.
A short rest would be nice. So we could go back to the statue room, take a short rest, and then decide if we want to head back or
clear an
continue
area.
on.
I would say let you guys decide what you want to do, and then we'll pick up on that on our next session.
All right.
We,
Sounds like a plan.
let's just move ourselves back to the circle room because we're all gonna at least have a short rest there, right? Like we can all agree on that.
You know what we can do? We can RP it.
We can RP the debate instead of settling it with an arm wrestling match.
Yes.
Already settled it. And I
At this
won.
point, if it's just like let's clear the take a short rest and let's clear the rest of the third floor. Borbar will just tip his hat to you guys and he'll walk out.
We took a long.
You know, RP it.
Maybe a long rest if you're able to convince him. But
Does Borbar have a hat?
He'll pull one out of the bag. He's got many things that we're carrying and use that.
Does Borbar... No.
I think I'm losing roll 20 here. I have no idea what happened to my token or anybody else or.
I think Doc's
Doc's
moving him.
Oh, we moved?
Oh, okay, that's what happened. Okay.
Is
Oh,
my
I'm
token?
gonna...
It's there
I'm
now.
sorry, Doc. We were definitely fighting over control of Hasn's token.
Sorry. I was trying to help her, right? And then every time I did it,
No,
like,
I
one
really
would disappear.
appreciate it, because otherwise it takes, like,
Or
5 minutes for the whole world to catch up.
We're
I'm
missing
But,
somebody though. Let's see. The Borbar, Zell, Nowhere, there's Steve, and Talir.
Has no, that's her missing. So. Unless she's
Get
on
over
the
here,
front
Firestone.
list.
Get over here.
I'll distribute my long rest now, or not long rest, short rest now.
All right, Asna, you're there.
It's funny because I don't get anything out of the short rest.
You get your channel divinity back.
Yep.
Do I?
You do.
My
Yeah,
short rest?
every short rest. Yep. You get all charges back. Your whole one.
It's the only thing you get back on short rest, but it is you do get it back.
Don't forget
Yeah,
hit
mine.
dice too if you guys are weak. This might be a good valuable time to use a hit dice or two.
Oh,
do
tell me
that.
why you do this.
I haven't
Where is
lost any
everyone?
health.
I don't know where everyone is.
That's like the best thing to say during short rest. Is I never like.
I didn't say
also
I
didn't
never
leave my
do. I just did it this time.
Like I'm
I'll dance
trying to...
everyone.
Oh goodness.
Yep, one hit die got me hit full health again.
Like this is so.
I just
dang
like my action surge, and I always feel...
slow. Like this is what I'm seeing right now.
You're alone in the dark.
Yeah, I'm like, all right, cool.
Another funny thing you can do, Kylie, or not Kylie, Hasna, is whenever you say if you ever have your
So nowhere
Second.
you can't see anything now, or what?
Yeah, it's saying that I'm. It's not saying anything. It's just that I don't. Like I can't click on my token either. I can highlight it, but I can't click on it. And I
Refresh?
don't have vision anywhere. No, this is after a refresh. Like I can click and ping and everything, but I can't control my token.
weird.
It is.
Let's find out if it's just him.
It says you have control and everything.
I just dropped a new version of myself on, and now I can see everything.
Ready for action.
I learned the spell simulacrum.
More patches on the fly. Keep them coming.
Bug fix. Unintended bug. There are now 2 no ways.
What? Why?
Oh, and I have all my icon stuff too, like my AC and junk. That's great.
Hey, I got a question for you guys. So my bard is gonna I gotta level him to level 8. Should I take? He's halfling. Should I take Bountiful Luck
Yes.
as a feat? Is that
Yeah.
a no-brainer?
It depends if you want to help other people be lucky.
It depends on if you want to actually think you'll use it.
Because all it does is let you use it for other people. Do you want to use it for yourself or do you want to use it for others?
Well, I've got lucky for myself. I would use it for. I've kind of played a support role this whole time. Anyway.
Well, you disgust me for having lucky as a halfling. You disgust me.
I love it. It's so good. It saved my life so many times.
I mean, I could see using it, and it's probably fine. Nothing. I would be my first pick, but never bad.
What would be your first pick?
Depending on the type of bard I'm making. I'm making like a more support bard than that. I'd probably try to go for a higher charisma, max it or not, and if that was the case, then I'd probably go with Inspiring Leader to have the cushioning HP.
Yeah. I mean, I've got an 18 charisma now. You think I should max it?
It's up to you. Yeah, you can squeeze past to 20 at 12. But 12 should be the longest you wait for a 20, really, especially in charisma, because that scales with, like, if you're casting a lot of spells and they're really kind of, sometimes they're really important, it's a huge boon to have that +1 to DC at any point in the game.
Yeah, that's true. And then another bardic inspiration, or cutting words or something.
Yeah, if you can, like, if you're about like buffing your allies that don't require the DC checks, then yeah, it's pretty much easy to pick up a feat. But if you're doing like hypnotic pattern or other spells, then it might be a good idea to pick that up. Increased con or charisma.
So are you guys using a long rest or short rest here?
Short rest.
Short rest for now. Yeah, it's. I think it's too early in the day for us to long rest.
For sure.
Okay, you guys want to end the session here and pick it up next week?
Yeah, sure.
And you guys can role play your discussion on finishing this level or going back to the glitter home.
Sure.
Which you guys have probably forgot what that was, but if you remember the sparkly cavern where you couldn't see very well, and you guys kind of came through. I think you were following a little water path and a little slippery slope, and then opened into a big cavern where there was a couple creatures that attacked, and you beat them, and then you just explored and happened to find this passageway to the door that leads all the way to this place here.
Yes.
So obviously in the glitter home there's probably another exit that leads to an area which is essentially between here and the glitter home.
Was there any like handout or anything for that?
For the glitter home? No. All right.
Sounded like that'd be something they'd make a handout for.
Yeah, strange. Although for us, we were like Area 3, Area 10, Area 35. It's like, let's just jump all over the place. Yeah, our options are explore level 3, explore level 2, or explore, or go back home and get some items that we can procure. It's not home. Go back to town.
Some of us don't have them.
That is true. Yeah, to answer your question, Andrew, anything really could work. Say between the two, I personally would go with charisma, though the charisma boost, but Bountiful Luck could be super amazing if someone rolls like a nat 1. And it's like on a save, it's just like, nope, you can re-roll. Possibly not horribly fuck it up.
I'm also considering alert. Like, I want something I can use a lot, you know? I don't want something that's really situational. And having
Remember the
+5
glitter home? Glitter home was the place that you guys went right after fighting those sturges, and that had sturges in there that you guys got attacked by.
Black moss and all that stuff. Andrew, you could take Warcaster. Do you have that?
I don't, but I don't really have any concentration spells.
Oh, okay. Never mind. I mean, it's even like the opportunity attack for spells as well.
Yeah, that can be any spell as long as there's a single target. I see someone disintegrate with it. It's pretty funny.
So thank all the people watching the stream, and I guess this is where we're wrapping up for the day, and wrap it up next week. So.
Remember, use your channel Divinity Twitch Prime to subscribe.
Yeah, that.
What were you saying, Andrew?